Alright guys, welcome back to Persona 5. Last time I meant Persona 5. We had an embarrassing death, and we did the pin codes puzzle. But now we are actually going to finish the palace. So as you see though, I did cut out that last section of the palace that I already showed you, so we should be good in terms of not showing it off. Um, so, just like last time, just like the last two times, we had to send a calling card in order to get the treasure to appear, and that though is a bit of a challenge, because Kanashiro is a very important criminal, I guess you could say. So getting a calling card to him will not be easy without getting noticed, but I'm pretty sure that we'll figure it out. So as usual though, we do have to leave the palace in order to you know actually trigger the event to say send the calling card. But actually, I believe that just like the other 15 other times I leave the metaverse, um, I tend to go straight to the Velvet Room to do persona fusions. Mainly for the Caroline and Justine Confidant. I don't know if I mentioned that, because actually I didn't mention it because I didn't think I'd actually be doing that. Um, you see, I thought what I was going to do was stop the recording, and then when I am about to show off the next Caroline and Justine Confidant thing, I restart the recording. But then I thought that would just take up way too much file space, so I just said, no, I'll just do it. I'll just not cut it out, just so I could show you my process in getting all of the So right now they need a Matador with Magaru. Um, and I actually think I'm a little under leveled for that, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out if I scroll up. I think I'm looking for it. I'm trying to because sometimes there are two of the same persona about to be fused. So yeah, I already have Matador finished essentially.
It will receive significant power. My.
Because the Caroline and Justine Confidant, you really need to pay attention to what skill they want, because sometimes it's a matter of simply just pasting a skill card on them, or you have to inherit their skill. Um, because there was one I had to do in my first playthrough. I think it was Shisa with Frey, because Shisa can't learn Frey naturally. Um, and I tried using what was it? The Gallows to level him up and maybe see if he inherits a skill. Unfortunately, the Gallows is a random inheritance. So you have to keep restarting the game if you don't get the skill you want, which is very unfortunate for you if you did a lot of fusions. So, I didn't do this before. I think I did. Did I save? Before you enter the Velvet Room, or when you enter the Velvet Room, save and then do some fusions, and then when you are about to do something that's completely random in terms of inheritance, stop fusing for a second and do that risky fusion or execution method, especially in Royal with the fusion alarm system, because fusion actions are much more whatchamacallit. Fusion accidents have a much higher chance of happening if you keep executing personas, and fusion accidents most likely lead to a persona you didn't want. Because I believe I've actually had a few fusion accidents, but I will admit the animation for fusion accidents is hilarious, depending on which one you get. Like if the guillotine fails, Caroline and Justine just straight up take out a chainsaw and just do it themselves. I believe that the electric chair fails. Caroline and Justine, like Caroline specifically, kicks it while Justine inspects the chair itself, but ends up electrocuting both. But they end up both getting electrocuted at the same time. And as you notice, though, I can fuse the main protagonist's persona in Zanagi. Since I have the, unfortunately, there are so Persona 5 does this. It has DLC personas that go straight to your compendium when added.
Will be nothing. I see.
But but instead of just having it go straight to your compendium, you can actually unintentionally fuse them. But also it takes away a fusion formula that would have worked if you didn't have the DLC. So I don't remember all of those off the top of my head. I've had the DLC since day one anyway. So if you plan on doing a lot of fusing in this game, which you should be, I highly recommend going to the Persona 5 fusion calculator. And it is a very helpful source in terms of telling you which which personas to fuse and stuff like that. And it's pretty simple to understand. I know I was using it a lot my first playthrough. And also, it's just a matter of experimentation. If you don't feel like using a guide, just, don't confirm anything. Just take a look at the results in this game. And, if you don't like them, don't do it. I know in Royal, though, your definition of experimentation, especially with fusion alarms, because they give you random attributes afterwards, is you're going to have to confirm it. And if you don't like it, you're going to have to... Excuse me. You have to restart the game. And sorry if I sound really tired. I just got off, I just had, 6 back-to-back 8-hour shifts at work, so... This is actually, the first time this is actually my only day off today, and I'm doing this. Yeah, but I'm off my feet, so I can rest for a day. Alright. Didn't I already fuse this one? Oh yeah, and this is the special fusions, where when you do certain mementos requests or finish up a confidant, you get the fusion spell for a certain persona. So I believe I have most of them unlocked. I think I'm missing a few. They only stay unlocked though after there's only really, I think, one that is unlocked after New Game Plus, and that is Satanael. And as you can see there, I can fuse him, but I don't have the personas at all. So I actually have to do work on that a little bit.
You'll withdraw this is your power. Time for let's execute. Now choose. Gather them. Now choose. Not terrible, but not impressive. Finished for
What am I doing?
You wish to perform an execute. Let's gather them. Looks pretty tough.
Great things are.
Oh, right. Now, technically, you don't get this ability until later, but I have this ability thanks to New Game Plus. I need a certain skill.
It will receive a fraction of power now for.
I don't think I have the skill for that. I should have saved before. Oh, and generally you'll know if you have a fusion accident if the skip icon does not appear. Like, you can't skip it because They're just wanting to inform you that you have a fusion accident.
All right.
Yeah, but all of these, I don't have any of them. They're probably in the compendium, which actually I will thank Persona 5 Royal for once again, because Persona 5 Royal has it to where the moment you add them to compendium, you can summon them all from the compendium instantly for that fusion,
Choose the inherited
and then they'll be immediately executed, of course. So they don't take up your slots. I don't believe. Like you can summon all of the personas in that, and then do the fusion,
Its
which is
power will be
awesome.
nothing unusual.
I see. A strong persona indeed. Not terrible, but not impressive. Looks pretty tough.
Can't use that.
Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction. Girls, let us begin.
Looks pretty tough.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a few?
Select the
So
skills
yeah,
you'd
in
like
order
to
to
inherit.
for me to fuse personas that are higher level than me, I can just pay for it. I don't know why you couldn't do that from the get go, but I don't honestly care.
It will receive a great deal. My.
Okay.
I see. A strong looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough. I see. A strong persona indeed. You okay with this? Finished for now? Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm also scared of that. You can't remember you can't equip treasure demon personas.
Now.
Yeah, nice job, idiot.
Now.
Taru Kaja, he didn't even equip that, and I'm pretty sure that was one of the inheritable skills. So now I have to release flowers again. Oh, do I think I have a skill card for that? Because I don't think I do. No. Just release it. And just resummon all those personas in the compendium.
Justine, you handled it. These are the paths you have walked.
Idiot. Yeah, so unfortunately, I have to waste even more money to get
These are the paths you have
um
walked.
Flowers again because I didn't equip the right skills because I thought I didn't need to for some reason.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona?
Why'd I do that?
A fee is required, then accept this persona. A fee is required. This is your power.
What sucks is I'm gonna need 100 yen for the
You wish for more power than you can handle.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
that go back. Thank you. Yeah, why not?
It will receive a fraction.
Actually, this persona is actually gonna be really good for Kanashiro's boss fight, so this will help. Now, spoiler alert, we're gonna be fighting Kanashiro. I think actually next part, what's funny, because this is actually the fastest I send the calling card, I believe.
You change your mind? Are you finished? Now, it would seem.
What level are we at with Caroline and Justine?
What is the meaning of this? Excuse me?
I want my reward.
Shut up!
Okay.
All right.
Now. Farewell. Huh. Oh.
Oh, I already have that. Nice one. Nice job, me.
See?
I guess I was preemptively doing that. I'll give myself $50 later that I don't have. I was like, wait, isn't I was wondering like why I was fusing that persona so quickly, but I needed it. So, yeah, so that's actually a good thing this game does is the moment you have a persona if you already have the persona they want, you instantly just do the confidant talking, which is great. Royal changes that to where the moment you walk in, if you forget to do it in the Velvet Room, but the moment you walk back in and you have that persona you need, they instantly do it as well, which is great. I love Personified Royal. Actually, I did the Caroline Justine special prison objectives with them, and I just died of laughter in each and every one of them because they were all just hilarious to me. Like, I think my favorite is when they go to the maid cafe. Yeah, I said that.
That is correct.
Guillotine booster. Oh, so we can fuse 6 personas at once. Okay, so now I can even do more personas in the group Guillotine. Alright. So now I think this is actually where they start making me do special fusions instead of standard fusions. I mean, well, technically they did that with Flowers, but, you know,
It is time.
Flowros, I don't remember how to pronounce it. I don't fucking care. But this is really when they start doing it more often, because now we're going to have to fuse a Nico Shogun, and later we're going to have to fuse Bugs, and I believe... Actually, no, I think we're good to go. So we're actually going to get out of the metaverse now. Oh.
Okay.
Alright. What's next for us?
Ah, you're back.
I can't go out today, and I technically do have the ability with Kawakami, but I don't want to diverge away from the schedule, so we're just going to move on and go to bed. Okay, I guess this is it for today's part. So the next time we meet in Persona 5, because I can tell this is the end of the part, yeah. The next time we meet in Persona 5, I believe we're going to be sending the calling card, then fighting Kanashiro, but it might be half part of Social Links and then fight Kanashiro. I don't know. So see you guys next time, and take care.